Guys, I'm literally so tired because I feel like Princess Peach always wants to be saved. Like, I can't have a day off, and it's just annoying. Like, she always wants to be this damsel in distress. She always wants to be taken from Bowser, and it's just like, can you not always be this victim? Can you not defend yourself? Like, you're a whole princess. Like, I don't understand. Why do I can't even have a day off, and I don't understand why. And it's really annoying. So, like, Princess Peach, please, like, get a life. Be busy. You always want to be this, like, somebody save me. Like, it's just annoying. Like, we're over it now. We're so over it. Anyways, we got to get into this because Diddy's lawyers don't shut up. Like, they still keep speaking for him, which is a reflection of Diddy's anguish in prison as he's holding on to these bars. And at the same time, guys, some pretty bad news for Roc Nation, not including Jay-Z, but also on the other side, we have to remember that Desiree Perez in this scenario is still going on, and a trial is going to be happening for this probably as soon as next year, guys. So this is going to be very interesting. Hey guys, that's Murad Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Daily and consistent content, guys. Subscribe to the channel, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get straight into this video. Happy Halloween. It's coming through next week. I don't even celebrate Halloween, guys. I just want an excuse to just do the most for no reason. Obviously, I'm a big Mario fan. Always have been. But for real, Princess Peach is annoying. Like, you're always a victim, and it's just like, we're over it, we're tired. But anyways, Mark Garagos, the guy who basically works for TMZ, is stating that Diddy was not putting out fake stories in regards to the knife story. He was not trying to be manipulative, and that Diddy doesn't have the capacity to do this, and that, you know, this coming out again in a way to make it look like it happened the second time was manipulative, but that Diddy is not capable of doing so. He then goes on to talk about how Diddy and Trump actually have a lot in common, and for the fact that they both have similar experiences of legal persecution. I mean, they were in the courthouse calling Diddy a civil rights leader. They were saying, I don't want to call it a kumbaya, but there's certainly a resonance of a similarity between these two. I'm not going to betray exactly how, but I know that there has been that communication, and I know that obviously Sean would welcome this pardon immediately. The government took a big swing and basically tried to make his entire fortune and net worth and the rest of his life, but the government lost, and I think that the 50-month sentence was punitive. And this is what I'm saying. So why don't you take the L and do your 4 years in prison? If you know that the government tried to take everything from Diddy, Rico, assets, all of it, facing life, all of that has been avoided, and now he's only gotten 4 years. That's a win for Diddy. So I don't understand why he doesn't shut up and just do this sentence, because you're only doing 4 years. The government tried to get more from you. The government did lose in that aspect because they were trying to charge him with way too much. They got way too excited. So I don't understand. But Diddy's lawyers are still talking for him. Bear in mind, guys, Judge Arun, I feel like is, I don't understand what's taking him so long to place him in a certain prison. His response was, I don't want you at Fort Dix. I want you closer to the New York metropolitan area. But he still hasn't given Diddy a different prison. He is still quite content with Diddy being at the MDC. And it looks like Diddy's not moving anytime soon. He's still probably going to do the rest of his sentence at the MDC because his New Jersey application basically got denied. So Judge Arun don't give no two shits. Do you understand? That man said the sentencing is done. I'm over it. I'm out. It's a wrap. You know, we're like, it's really done out here. Judge Arun does not give a damn about where Diddy is doing the sentencing, because I would have thought at this point he would have said, okay, let's move you to a different prison that's not the MDC but closer to New York, and, you know, give some suggestions. The man don't went quiet. The man said, I've got family to feed. I've got things to do. Like, I'm over the sentencing. So I just find that to be crazy. Now, when we look at the Desiree Perez case, guys, there's been a new update, new filings in the Hadley versus Perez. Hadley is the daughter, Demore Hadley. Desiree Perez is the mother. And for those of you that don't know, Demore Hadley is basically coming for her mother because the mother basically tried to put her and lock her up against her own will, tap her phone, wiretap, and track her because, you know, she doesn't like the fact that Demore is dating this guy. The latest filings in the Hadley vs. Perez mark a major procedural step in the Hadleys' ongoing civil rights case. In this 20-page opposition brief, the Hadleys argue that the Broward Sheriff's Office and its deputies unlawfully detained Demore Hadley under Florida's Baker's Act in March 2024. According to the filing, Roc Nation CEO Desiree Perez, Dr. Daniel Bobber, and a team of private investigators known as Sig9 all conspired with law enforcement to stage this to lock her away. How can a mother do this to their daughter? Dr. Bobber never personally evaluated Hadley, therefore had no legal basis. There was no evaluation, and the Baker's Act's key safeguards, a personal examination and a finding that no less restrictive alternative exists. All of this was completely ignored. The plaintiff argues that this conduct violated clearly established Fourth Amendment rights and that the BCO can actually be held liable. The opposition brief is a pivotal moment because it consolidates the case key's constitutional and state law claims, and it lays out coordination between private actors like Perez and this doctor, and also public officials. So this means, guys, that if the case proceeds to discovery, it's now going to allow Desiree Hadley and her lawyers to subpoena communication phone records from Roc Nation and from this doctor as well. So it's looking like, guys, that this case is going to be moving forward, and it could be a huge civil rights suit, people are stating online, with a trial expected in 2026 depending on the court's schedule. The Hadleys, guys, they cleared the hardest hurdle, getting past the initial motion to dismiss. The court treated the allegations seriously, setting this case apart from celebrity adjacent suits, and the ruling acknowledges potential abuse of power between private entertainment entities. Dismissed claims can still be appealed and refiled as well if that's what Desiree Hadley faces, but it's a strong big moment showing that the case is not speculative or emotional, but actually rooted in detailed factual allegations that are now moving forward because of a federal judge. And of course, the Desiree docket on Twitter are the ones that are going through with this, so definitely follow them on Twitter if you guys want to follow on this case. But the judge has advanced a lot of these charges, not RICO but many others, and so this was a new filing that's come out, and it's pretty big. It happened 4 days ago, and I think that the Desiree Perez case from next year is really going to expose a lot of Roc Nation in terms of what they were doing and how they operate. Desiree Perez herself recently was awarded some kind of an award at an award show, and for justice, which is insane to me. They're laughing in our faces, but I think something like this is happening purely because of deflection. Let's show that Desiree Perez is a pioneer to the community, isn't somebody that's trying to lock away her own daughter. If she's capable of doing something like this, or wants to do something like this to her own daughter or son, you can't even imagine what they've done to random people that they don't give a damn about. So this is the other side of Roc Nation, which is crumbling. Not the Jay-Z side, that's a whole different conversation, but this side, you've got Desiree Perez, who's basically just embarrassing people left, right and center. And this stuff with her daughter, she's probably been told that it's going to go away, but it's not going away because the judge has, advanced several charges supporting Desiree Hadley, supporting those charges, and it actually shows that this isn't some kind of emotional random case. There are factual allegations here. So this trial next year, if it happens next year, which I believe it will be one to watch. For sure, 110%. This is going to be a big trial, civil, not criminal, but a big trial for Roc Nation, because Desiree Hadley is not stopping any time soon. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe to the channel, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. It's just one click to subscribe. That's all you guys have to do. It goes a long way. Peach, if you're out there, I'm so sorry. I'm over it. I'm trying to have a break. So if you need saving, please go get somebody else to do it. Call Luigi, because I'm over it. I'm so sorry. I just feel like, also your breath stinks. Now that we're on the topic, your breath stinks. Please brush your teeth as well. Spray a little perfume. Wash your legs, please, Peach, because it's just annoying. Anyways, subscribe to the channel, guys. Comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Just one click to subscribe. Send a tip if you guys wish to. I am overworking with multiple videos this week. A lot is happening, and I really enjoy giving this content to you guys. Enjoy your day wherever you guys are, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.